Hi, this is author-philosopher Ronald E. Springer of EthicsUnderground.com here to continue the reading of Moral Armor, Chapter 8, Part 24, Infirmity Worship, the Destruction of Heroism. Please hit like and subscribe before we dive in. Lies are a cognitive dead end and rarely go past their initial cover-up. The deeper they go, the more tangled the liar becomes. So to avoid suffocation within their own homespun version of non-identity, they have to escape the mess and leave the snarl behind them. The longest-term actions of the fear-driven therefore often reflect their true malady in what they stand behind and support. If they feel for the weak, they feel weak. If they back a labor union, they feel slovenly and wish to guard the condition from reprisal. They ask us to worship the sick as a semi-conscious acknowledgement of their own condition. Their psychological motive is the exact inverse of the self-made. We worship the strong, the able, and the competent because we actively seek to expand our own strength, ability, and competence. They break with our living format in seeking appreciation for flaws, but appreciation is still sought. Their contradiction is that all living entities must know that what they're doing is right, that what they're doing is good, and they exist as the only beings on the planet who attempt to deceive themselves into believing that the actions of demise can bring about life. We respect living values and practice living patterns to attain them. They claim to respect living values but practice death patterns to attain them. Health, wealth, and prosperity is touted on both sides, but while one side initiates the precursors to make it happen, the other does not, and its proponents spend their lives trying to cover it up by having the world reverse its idols. Then of course they are just as surprised when their ends match their means, and they achieve destruction instead. Less than 2% of the population actually has a physical malady that impedes their ability to sustain independent life. It is an insignificant moral consideration, certainly not a standard by which to gauge the normal, flowing value system for 98% of day-to-day human action. Most disorders are chosen, whose consequences are to be paid for by the afflicted, not by those who chose better. The whiners play impaired to escape their fundamental human responsibility. As with emergencies, they need us to serve their lifelong indigence in the same way, not questioning its source. Beyond a free ride, infirmity worship is intended to accomplish a specific motive. Holding crutches as a badge of honor leaves man no incentive for learning to walk. By subverting heroism away from a valiant struggle and towards dabbing a drooling mouth, they have destroyed it. That's all for now. Next up is selflessness. I split these videos up by subject so you'd have a better chance of finding moral armor, and then perhaps go through the whole thing for free. Why? To help create a leader in every life. Sound civilization stair-steps up from sound coherence to sound individual to productive groups of mature individuals. Self-hatred drives fear-driven people in our world to wipe out the individual, so we all need moral armor to protect ourselves and the future of mankind. Click subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you'd like to help wipe out moral confusion fast and make the world a better place.